In New Orleans, we have a tradition every year where they do a red dress run. And in this red dress run, it's a 2-mile run. It's a 2-mile run. As a matter of fact, before I go even further, let me play this clip, and we're gonna talk after this clip finish, and we're gonna get right to it.
No pace was too slow at today's red dress run through the French Quarter. Maddie Kurth takes us to that route where scarlet fashion stretched as far as the eye could see.
Imagine thousands of men in red dresses chugging beer and calling it a workout. Welcome to the second Saturday of August in New Orleans. This is the Red Dress Run, where the only thing tighter than the dresses is the beer budget. Thousands of people descend on the French Quarter, rouged up and ready to celebrate.
Accentuates all the curves.
Very flat,
right? You'll see a lot of shoe choices. Some will be brave with their heels. Some go just to match the outfit.
It's a 2-mile run, and I use that word very loosely, through the French Quarter. And yes, hydration is taken very seriously. It's 21 and up. It's messy. It's fabulous. And every dollar raised goes to local New Orleans charities. It's a come as you are event put on by a local running social club, the Hash House Harriers. And for 30 years now, people come from all over the world, and truly little preparation is needed.
I ran the first few minutes with them on, and I thought, it's not working. So I just took them off and ran the rest with bare feet. So it's just easier.
That is a bold and brave thing to do in New Orleans. I hope you didn't step in any puddles.
Oh God, no, definitely not. No.
You never know what's in those puddles. So if you're wondering what peak athleticism looks like, this is it. Lace, leg hair, and a whole lot of beer. And after the race, the party bleeds into Bourbon Street with pop-up block parties all throughout the neighborhood.
He's ready to watch all the people come by. I was at Lafitte's Hotel yesterday, and people were checking in, and they said, I want to make my reservations for next year also. So it's an annual event for everyone.
This is New Orleans, and this is the Red Dress Run. Reporting from the French Quarter, Maddie Kurth for Fox.
So, oh my God, I don't even know where to start, man. Listen, I want to say this first and foremost. Any man that decides to wear a dress, to go out and be who he wants to be, more power to him. As an adult, as a grown man, you could do whatever the hell you want. It don't make me no never mind. I don't care about any individual choosing to do something that they want to do. But I do have an opinion, okay? I do have an opinion about what type of man would want to go to an event with a dress on like a woman who's a straight man, by the way. Let me add that. What kind of straight man would be okay with going out amongst a lot of gay men? A lot of gay men were out there. I mean, you can see in the video, it had to be 95% gay men out of the men. 95% of those men are gay, if not the full 100. I got a feeling that there was somebody out there, there was a couple of people that probably were not gay, that were straight men, that thought they would just go out there and just do something fun. And I just, my mindset towards those guys are, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? What kind of decision were you making? What kind of mindset were you in to go out there where there are 95% gay men, women, and wear a dress and call yourself doing a charity run as a man? What have we got to as men in this country in 2025 to whereas so many men have continuously dropped the ball on masculinity and what it is to be a man? Continually flirt and blur the lines of how a man is supposed to present himself, how a man's supposed to move and be amongst this society, what our role is in this society. Everything is not for fun and giggles. Everything can't be a joke. Everything can't be just to, without purpose. You can't continue to go along with the narrative, to go along with the push that's been put upon men in this society of today. The attack on masculinity is never been larger than it is right now. This is not the time, if no other time, this is not the time to play around and blur the lines of what a man is and what a gay man is or whatnot. You should be able to stand firmly on the side of what you are. If you're a straight man, move like a straight man. If you're a gay man, move like a gay man. I think that this is a problem. This is a problem. And I think that my city, it's unfortunate that we got to be the catalyst of such buffoonery. We got to constantly be the butt of the joke. It's sad that, we can't get a lot of things right, with a lot of crime, a lot of things that aren't right in the city. We're not perfect. Like no other city is perfect. But at the same time, though, why do they have to bring this kind of stuff to New Orleans? Why do New Orleans have to be the face of buffoonery? This kind of thing, it goes on every year. I have no problem with nobody that's gay. I think that, again, everybody's allowed to do what they want to do. I'm specifically talking to the men that are straight that tend to blur the lines between being gay and straight and want to make it to where it's like there's no boundaries. Because I think when you do that, not only you're confusing the kids, you're confusing the women because they think that all men are on the borderline, got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, when that's damn sure not the truth. That's damn sure not the truth. A lot of us men, we stand firmly in our masculinity. We stand firmly in knowing what side of the line we're on. We're not going to have 1 foot on that line and 1 foot on the other line. Nah, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to happen, period. And I think a lot of men, some of them look at it like it's a coming out type of thing, like maybe they want to be, let the world know who they are. Hey, this is me, whatever. And that's fine. If you're a gay man, move like a gay man. If you're a straight man, move like a straight man. And let people, let the women make the decision on what they want to deal with. Or let the guys or the friends or whatever make the decision about who they want to, how they want to move. Because if you're not moving with integrity and you're not moving in a certain type of manner where you can be respected and you can, you can be proud, then maybe some people might not want to be around you. But if you just want to come out and say that's what you are, I salute anybody for coming out and being honest and truthfully with who they are. But that's all I got to say about that, man. Again, Red Dress Run, I will not be participating in nothing like that of the sort. And I am secure. Because the first thing people say is, well, you got to be secure in who you are. I don't have a complex. Nah. Miss me with all that BS. Because you see, when somebody stands for something, they always want to question their security. They always want to question, if they, have some type of a kink in their armor. Nah, it's not that at all. I know exactly what I am. I know exactly what I'm not. And I make a decision based on what I intentionally, how I want to present myself. Okay.